Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So the primary expectation did work out, which is good. We did see that wave 5. Yeah, this could end at any moment. We reached $1,300. Ideal target would be 1315, but bear in mind we don't always get there. Yeah, we don't always get to ideal targets. So that's just important to know from a risk management point of view. I've moved up my stop losses for all Ethereum positions, so they are now all comfortably in profit. No risk anymore in this position, so I'm extremely happy. So short-term upside potential is clearly playing out here. We are now finally breaking above this resistance area as well, as per the primary expectation. And the idea would be the idea is to carry on with this, right? So there is currently no end in sight. But as always, when we are approaching the end of a third wave, that's always the case. It's time to be on the side of caution, because sometimes it's just the case that you don't get a wave 5. You know, all of this could still be just a corrective move up. And therefore, I keep my eye on the ascending trend line here. And I moved up my stop losses. So from that point of view, I'm happy, I'm safe, you know. This for me is still in an active uptrend, of course. You know, there's no reason, you know, not to do it. Yesterday, a few people asked me on Telegram and Discord about, you know, can I still enter? Because I usually say, you know, you shouldn't normally enter, obviously, when, I mean, it's up to you, right? I don't give financial advice, but I always try to avoid to enter when the train has already left the station. I mean, there's different strategies. You can be a breakout trader, you can be a pullback trader. For me, I've learned that when being a pullback trader, I have it much easier. And as a breakout trader, it's much easier to lose money, okay? So I gave one possible trading strategy here, how you can, in a wave 3, it works very well in a wave 3, jump onto the train still. And this is by adding the 2 moving averages here. Yeah, and these 2 moving averages, they, you know, you can enter as long as they haven't crossed. But when they cross bearish, you exit. When they have crossed bullish and still are in a bullish cross situation, which these still are, then you can still enter. And anybody who obviously looked at that on Telegram and Discord yesterday, and I described that strategy in detail, would now be in profit as well, right? Because I think we made that pump yesterday, and I said, you know, normally I wouldn't enter, but with that bullish cross situation, there's still technically the possibility to enter, and because we didn't have a bearish cross, so even here a bearish cross was avoided. It's a great strategy, especially it works nice on the 1 hour chart. And we still have that bullish cross open. And yeah, personally then, had I done this, well, I didn't because I bought lower already, but had I done this, I would now leave the position open and only exit when we get that bearish cross, or alternatively move up the stop loss. So this is how you can still enter, you know, in a wave 3. It works very well in a wave 3. Other than that, I always wait for the next entry point. This was, by the way, also an entry point. It was another long entry point, a wave 4 support area. This was an entry point, so this has worked out really well. And yeah, now waiting for this wave 5 to end. Again, ideal target is 12.15. I don't have a sign of it topping yet, but I guess a sign would be, if we now fall back below this resistance area, which we broke out of. But if we cannot sustain this, that would be a sign that wave 5 of 3 might be over already. An additional sign would be if we break below this yellow ascending trend line. Okay, so put that onto your chart as well, will be very helpful. And ideally, we push a little bit higher into the 13.15 area. Then we should see a wave 4 retracement and ideally another pullback to this trend line. And then we should see another wave up to finish off this third wave. We should then move down in another fourth and move up in a fifth. Ideally getting into the region $1,400 to $1,500, yeah? But always be on the side of caution, especially when we're getting into these territories now. We broke through resistances. We are approaching the end of a third wave. Sometimes there is no fifth wave. It just sometimes just is the case that they are not happening. Markets do unlikely events all the time. We are now overbought on the 4 hour, so it's not necessarily a time when I would still enter now. But, that's up to you. But it is working out as per the forecast, and this was obviously the time to enter for me. Then we had here another entry point, and now we are waiting for a next possible entry point for a scalp. Anybody who wants to do that, next entry point would be a possible wave 4 pullback. But we are too far away from that still. But yeah, the idea is to still push higher generally, right? But it's all about strategy. It's all about risk management. Even the best forecast can be wrong, always be aware. Therefore, it's not only about understanding the Elliott wave count, it's also about the whole strategy behind it. Where do I set my stop losses? When do I enter? How do I enter? What is my core position? What's my position sizing? And just keep the risk low. And by being a pullback trader, buying in support areas where I'm extremely close to stop loss levels, I keep my risk extremely low. And the reward is very attractive. Yeah, for example, here, this position I entered at 11.38 was one main position I entered. The other one was at 12.10. Both nicely in profit now. Moved my stop loss now below this last swing low. And I'm happy with that now. So waiting for higher prices. And if they don't come, I'll get stopped out in profit and will then wait for the next entry point. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.